Festival Director, MD NFDC and JS in the Ministry of Information and Broadcasting.
Festival of India, which started in 1990 as the Bombay International Film Festival. And now, earlier it was done by the Films Division. Every 2 years it used to be done. And now NFDC, which is the integrated organization, the merged organization, is going to do it for the first time. So this is the first time when the MIFF is being done by the National Film Development Corporation. So in this edition, next please. So this is the glimpses of the next edition, previous edition. So this is this year's MIFF. We are very happy to announce again that we have received a record number of submissions for any MIFF, and out of which we have showcased a total of 314 films, and we will give away the prize worth 42 lakhs. And the country participation here this time is 59 countries are participation, which is almost double the number of countries which participated last year. And total 61 languages films will be screened. And this is for the first time, and it is the initiative of Honorable Secretary Sir, that we are having this festival not just in Mumbai, but also at the same time the parallel screenings will also take place in Delhi, Kolkata, Chennai and Pune. So, and the MIFF selections this year, we are also proud to announce that we have 8 world premieres, 5 international premieres, 18 Asia premieres and 21 India premieres. Next please. There is always a special theme in the MIFF, out of which some national competition films are selected. This time the special theme was given as Amrit Kal. We received several entries and 6 films have been finally showcased, which will be judged by the national competition jury for giving an award. Then again, we'll just like to emphasize that with their various special packages from Mission Life films, which are based on the Mission Lifestyle for Environment, which has been the clarion call given by Honorable Prime Minister. And there are several other packages, including one of the best packages from Oscar award entry films to Berlinale short films. So it's a wonderful package which we have curated of 314 films. Next please. So this again, animation packages from 47 films will be there, student films from 45 films from 13 different colleges, not just Indian film colleges like FTI, SRFTI and Whistling Woods, but also world's one of the most prominent colleges like Babelsberg Film School, Germany. So all those films are participating in this. The opening film is Billy and Molly, which is going to be showcased at 2:30 p.m. tomorrow at the NFDC Film Division Complex in Mumbai. And at the same time, it's going to be showcased at all the other venues where the screenings are happening. Next, please. This is the Mid-Fest film, which has got a very acclaimed director, and this will be showcased in FD Complex on the 18th. Next. These are the awards. These are the listing of the awards, and we are very proud. Next, please. We are very proud that we have been able to put together very eminent jury from all across the world, from Singapore, from France, so all the filmmakers associated with the documentary or the animation part of the filmmaking or short filmmaking. We've been able to put together a very important and eminent juries. So that is one international jury which will judge 25 international competition films. There's a national jury of eminent filmmakers which will judge the 77 national competition films. Next, please. Divyangjan films. So we have not just partnered with an NGO called Swayam, which makes the whole venue of the film festival accessible, but after that we have also decided that we will include a package of films which are specially curated for differently able people, like visually impaired. They will have films with audio descriptions which they can see, specifically curated for them. For hearing impaired also, we will have films with Indian Sign Language and closed captions so that they can enjoy the film. And in fact, I'm very happy to announce that there will be one film crossover for the visually impaired, which will not, which will have a live dance performance in Indian Sign Language by a dancer, so that they can understand and relate with the film. Thank you. Next. So these are the opening and closing ceremonies which we are going to have in the NCPA auditorium from 5:30 p.m. tomorrow. The opening ceremony will be held on the 21st. The closing ceremony will be held, and we are very glad to announce that the cultural performances from Sri Lanka will also be held, and apart from that, the Cannes awarded film, student film of FTII will also be showcased in the cultural function. So this is just a glimpse of the red carpet. Besides the opening red carpet tomorrow at 2 o'clock, we will also have red carpets every day, 2 red carpets in the NFDC FD complex, wherein we'll be showcasing films which are close to the festival, like Poacher. It's a real inspired film, and so the director Richi Mehta, who's an acclaimed director from Delhi Crimes and many such series which he has made, he will be coming and associating. Inside Out 2 is getting released tomorrow in the theater, so that will also have a red carpet. And like that, we have come out with several red carpets. We'll give you the list also. Next. So this time it was decided that not just the celebration of documentary and animation genre, but there should also be some business associated along with the festival. So this is the first time MIFF is also having a first docu-film bazaar, in which projects have been selected from several entries. They will get a chance to showcase their projects in the co-production market, in the work in progress lab, and also the viewing room will be showcasing a lot of finished and unfinished films for various sales agents, marketing agents and distributors, and also the festival programmers to be able to pick up content from there. And this is all happening in the space where documentary films have started to do really well across the world, and the reports are, some of the reports which published for the last year's viewership said that documentaries had an increase from 14 to 18.5% of the viewership all across the world. And also that Indian documentaries have been doing really well. The Indian documentary recently won Oscar awards, as we all know, The Elephant Whisperer. Even Miss Payal Kapadia, who's got the Cannes Film Award, she also had made several documentaries which were also selected in various film festivals. So that becomes important. These are the panel discussions which will be held, and you can see many of the eminent filmmakers and film fraternity will be coming here. Even Mr. Santosh Sivan, who recently got an award at Cannes as the best cinematographer in the world this year, he's also coming here, and he'll be taking a master class in the Mumbai campus. And there are several other people very, very acclaimed from across the world who will be taking master classes. So that will happen every day from 10 o'clock to 6 p.m. in the FD campus. So we will have several open forums. We identified with the help of IDPA has partnered for this, Indian Documentary Producers Association, and we have curated 5 topics on which current discussions along the documentary and animation genre will be held, with eminent people coming in the panels, 5 people per panel. Next. This is the campus which we have, and we assure you that Mumbai rains are already on, and we see the weather changing. But once you are inside the campus, we promise you that you won't get drenched. Everything has been rain shaded, and you can travel from one venue to another under the rain shed. And it's a very, very vibrant campus. I invite all of you to be a part of it, and not just enjoy the films, also see the master classes there, and also be a part of the overall celebration. And I would also like to tell you that in the Film Bazaar, we are putting up about 22 pavilions, out of which about 10 pavilions are of different countries, which are showcasing their film policies, and some states also participating. And also there is a VFX tech and animation pavilion out in which about 10, 15 stalls will be there, which sort of take the filmmakers visiting the pavilions through the latest technologies. So that will be very, very engrossing for them. Next. So yeah, all of this has been possible because of the lot of partnership from the industry. So we are very thankful to all the partners. Next, please. This is the first time that not just the portal www.miff.in has been made very interactive and very immersive. So everything can be found there, from catalog to timetables. And also that we have, for the first time in MIFF, we have introduced a mobile app which you can download from both the stores, Google and iOS. And it will help you to book the tickets also. And even the badge will be available on that mobile app, so you can attend any of the screenings or any of the events after you've registered. Next. So delegate registration is already on, and we have already surpassed more than 5,000 delegate registrations, and we hope that by the time we start the festival, it'll be much more. And this is so I would again request that all of you go out and put this across to the people who want to attend this film festival and engage with us. And thank you so much for your support.
Thank you, Prithur, for taking us through what lies ahead in the 18th edition of MIFF. Now, I'd like to request Secretary INV, Shri Sanjay Jaju to kindly address the gathering.
Good evening, friends, and namaskar. So it's indeed a matter of great privilege that tomorrow onwards we are going to set the ball rolling for the Mumbai International Film Festival. All of you know this is arguably one of the biggest festivals in the world for documentaries, short films, and now animation films as well. And we have been doing it, friends, for close to 30 years now. And this is going to be the 18th edition. This is a biennial event, as all of you are aware. And the idea for today's press conference was to take you through the entire program that our Joint Secretary and Managing Director of National Film Development Corporation presented. And at the same time, make a special invite for all of you, for not just yourself, your family members, but to spread the word around for the industry and those who are interested in cinema of this kind as well, documentaries, short films, animation films, etc. And invite them to this biggest ever. We can safely say that this is the biggest ever, with a lot of new things happening for the first time. As was mentioned, we're not just doing it in Mumbai, although the brand is Mumbai International Film Festival, but we are also holding parallel screenings in other cities. They're holding them in Delhi, in Chennai, in Kolkata, in Pune. At the same time, first time a film bazaar is also being organized. Otherwise, these festivals used to be mainly for people like us, those who have passion for movies, those who like movies. But here, for the first time, this provides a lot of opportunities to all the independent filmmakers who would not find market for their wares and products. So they will be able to come here to the festival, participate in dialogues, hold B2B conversations, and effectively give themselves a platform through which they will be able to take their products up the value chain. That means find a buyer, or maybe find and there are a lot of films which are still in the production. That means they are kind of work in progress. So that means find people who could partner them to complete those projects. A lot of you would argue, why is it that, as Government of India, we organize such festivals, and what is the objective? The whole objective of organizing such festivals is to not just promote art, not just promote cinema. As all of you are aware that, cinema is one of our, arguably cricket and cinema, I think these are the two C's that possibly occupy our mind space when it comes to entertainment. But it's not just that. This also is and this particular event, for instance, in which you have the documentaries and the short films, it also holds allows us to hold a mirror in front of us and provides us opportunities to look at issues that are topical, issues that have socio-economic import, and for us as policy makers, it also allows us opportunity to look at those issues and find solutions, because this is kind of real cinema, not the fiction variety that we all are used to. So friends, it's indeed a great opportunity for all these cities, especially Mumbai, because it's not just going to be the screenings as was mentioned. You have a complete program lineup. This is the kind of screening schedule. There have been close to 1,000 entries this year, I think the highest ever in the competition section, both the international as well as the national competitions. At the same time, there are a lot of sections which complete this entire schedule starting from 15th and going on till 21st of June this year. साथ ही जो भी हमारे जॉइंट सेक्रेटरी ने बताया, ये भी कोशिश की जा रही है कि एक्सेसिबिलिटी के एस्पेक्ट में भी हम प्रथम रहें, और इसलिए इस बार एनजीओ स्वयं के साथ में जो हमारी भागीदारी है, वो भागीदारी हमें इंश्योर करेगी, हमें इस बात की बहुत खुशी है कहने में कि हमारा जो पूरा वेन्यू रहेगा इस बार फॉर आवर differently abled people, it will be fully accessible venue. So that's one of the first that's also happening in this particular event. As was mentioned, our opening film is going to be it's an utter love story. If you want, you can see the trailer of that movie. It's available on various platforms, on OTT platforms, and it's a hour and a half, right?
Yes.
And it's been released recently, and so this is the first time this is premiering in India. So I think all of you would
हियरिंग है उनके लिए, जिसमें इंडियन साइन लैंग्वेज में पीआईपी चलेगा साथ में फिल्म के, ताकि जो भी डायलॉग्स बोले जा रहे हैं वो साइन लैंग्वेज के थ्रू उसे समझ सकें। और कुछ फिल्में ऐसी भी चलाई जाएंगी जिसमें आप पीछे वॉइस ओवर रहेगा और पीछे क्या हो रहा है बैकग्राउंड में अपार्ट फ्रॉम जस्ट दी डायलॉग्स। एक स्पेशल चीज़ है जो एक क्रॉसओवर नाम की फिल्म है, उसमें एक डांस आर्टिस्ट आएंगी और वो परफॉर्म करेंगी इंडियन साइन लैंग्वेज में, ताकि जो सुन नहीं सकते, वो देख रहे हैं उस फिल्म को, वो उस फिल्म को समझ सके, उसके भाव समझ सके। सो दैट इज़ द काइंड ऑफ इनिशिएटिव। जो डिटेल स्क्रीनिंग शेड्यूल है जो सर ने दिखाया, ये ऐप पे भी मौजूद है, ये पोर्टल पे भी मौजूद है, और ये जो अभी आपको एक प्रेस किट दिया जाएगा उसमें भी विल पुट द स्क्रीनिंग शेड्यूल एंड ऑल्सो द कैटलॉग विच विल एक्सप्लेन अबाउट द फिल्म, जो दूसरा बुकलेट। थैंक यू सो मच। मैं एक चीज़ और बोलना चाहूँगा, दैट जो सर प्लेटफॉर्म के बारे में कह रहे थे, एम्फोसाइज कर रहे थे, आई वुड ऑल्सो लाइक टू एम्फोसाइज कि पायल कपाड़िया was also in MIFF in 2016, sir. She won an award. In 2020 also she was there in MIFF and she won an award, and now she has landed up in Cannes and also made India proud by winning an award there.